Hi. Okay, wait, I'm trying to... Hi. Oh, wait, I actually didn't mean to do that. Hold on. Hi, Cierra. By the way, we're calling Cierra, not Pickles, because that's her actual name. So... let me try that now. I don't know how to do it then, because I'm... wait, just kidding. Maybe. I feel like I'm so, like, illiterate when it comes to... maybe here. Oh, wait. Okay, got it. I think I got it now. Rachel should probably stop calling Kelsey. Sorry, babe. We're not answering. Hi, Savannah. Hi, Daisy. Thank you for the compliment. I think that people are going to assume that I care, that I'm going to get hate on this live, and I don't care at all. Not even like 1% care. I genuinely do not care. Just leaving with no new tires, unfortunately. She's putting out an RO, but I have all the illegal stuff she's been doing to me. So, hi. Hi. We have so much more to unpack. I don't have a long time. So, hopefully everyone starts getting on the live with us soon, because we're going to have not just me on here talking, because I don't have a really long time today. I have another video that I have to make, but I just haven't been able to figure out how I can do it without sharing everyone's information. So I do EMDR therapy, actually. They're hating on me and I don't care. I think that the people that keep sending hate my way have got to, that they don't like get to the point that they register that I'm not someone that cares about it anymore. This stuff, once all this stuff comes out of all of the stuff that all these girls and Andrew have been doing to me behind the scenes, they're going to realize very quickly as to why I actually don't care about the hate that these little comments are doing, because the stuff that's happening off the scene is so disgusting. Hi. That it's like way worse than somebody saying con artist in the thing. Like, I'm aware of what I've done wrong. Liz is not their only victim. Liz is not their only victim. That's right. That's what's crazy. There's so much more. And we're going to talk about everything. Oh, hi. Yeah, we know all about Kelly too and everything. All of it. All of it. But that's the things that they are doing to me is crazy, crazy. The thing is, I don't continue. I don't think that I think if you're asking that, you probably didn't see that it's not, what was said is not even remotely factual. So. Hi, Ashley. It's really sad. I am sharing my side. Yeah. I never said anyone is always lying on me. When have I said that, actually? Just because I said one person is lying, those two girls are lying, saying that I stole from them when I didn't, that actually doesn't at all. I haven't said anyone else is lying. When have I said that? They didn't have proof. I'm waiting for the proof. Like, that's the thing. When has anyone posted proof? Oh, for sure. Where were all these people? What were all these people doing? That's like the crazy thing is like everyone is online talking about all this stuff, but like during the time that like I was using all the money and like everything else from like the past, like all these people were enjoying it. That's for sure. If you can look back to like when I was married, my husband was like going on these trips, doing all these things. His stay-at-home single mom was like had all this money and like paying all the bills and taking him on vacations, and he was never like, oh, where did you get this from? This is crazy. Wow, like how can you do this? I won't take an L, babe. Hi. Or when Rachel and Jordan were going on what? No, I don't get tired of. Correct. I got it for being a single mom, a $6,000 house, and he believes that. A doctor. Yeah, I said that. Did he believe it? He went to Vegas with me, that I paid for everything, a hotel room that cost me like $3,000 a night. Rachel and Jordan, I know those girls, yeah. I spend time with them, but I showed the text where they lied. Homegirl also forgot to share the text that she probably didn't share with her roommate, that she was no on what didn't cost me a penny. I'm not currently, not anymore, because I signed a deal. I already showed the text. The text is in a video on my profile, on my thing, on a video. I got all this money from old men. We know this. The one topic that I'm not going to talk, like I'll talk about all things. I'm not going to talk about McKay on here. That's a promise that I've made her, and I will never, 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 never do it. So no matter what the comments are, I'm not doing it. I've promised. And that will never happen. So. Those texts did prove that, babe, there was nothing stolen. Oh, you mean the fact that I didn't go around telling people that I got money from old men and I said it came from a trust? Yeah, shoot me. The crazy thing is you on the internet think I need to show you proof where I got money from. Delusional. Like, that's crazy. That show me where you get your money from, babe. I didn't say that I got it correctly. That's the thing, is that you guys say or think all the time that like just because I'm saying that something else somebody else is doing wrong to me makes the fact like what I did okay, when that's not true. I can't even tell you how many times I have said what I've done is wrong, and I literally hate that. Well, I was being investigated. That's true. I said that, but I'm not. When did I say? Two things can be true, babe. If there is no, I don't. Like, honestly, I'm okay with like them asking questions. I wouldn't be proud if my daughters grew up doing things that I had done. Absolutely not. I didn't continue. Yeah, I can't, like, hi. There's so many questions, so I do have relationships with my family. Hi, Jake. And move in her apartment? No, I didn't. What? It's not anyone's business. I want to know, like, before you guys, like, genuinely, hi, before you guys, like, keep coming at me with all these questions that you have, do you have proof of, like, the stuff that is currently being said or no? Because I keep asking for these people to drop receipts and no one has. So because you have gotten somebody's word of mouth instead of actual receipts. Andrew shows receipts. I'm not on here debating Andrew's story. I'm on here debating the things that Andrew's done behind the scenes that are not okay. But where are the receipts of the things that people are recently saying I'm doing? Or is this because they want to jump on the bandwagon? That I didn't do what? I've asked them many, many times for the receipts. I did show receipts. Okay, I don't know how to, like, no, we're not going to block or mute. It's fine. Let everyone be. So, I need to figure out how to... Cierra, you might have to ask to be on because I don't know how to do that. So... people don't see a problem that they're with these people and what they've done, and we're about to talk all about it right now on the live. And it's the other stuff that they're doing is absolutely terrible. So, Cierra, you might have to, like, oh wait, I found the button. Is that how? Invite. I think I got it. Is that what I did? Perfect. Hi.
Oh my goodness, I've never gone live.
First time for everything. Anyway, guys, we have Cierra on here, and for lots of people are asking, her name was Pickles on when she was, like using all of those accounts or whatever, but that's not her name. Her name's Cierra, and we're going to call her the right thing.
So, I would like to clarify because I have been asked before by other people. I have told you, Liz, many times that I still think you have a long way to go in your healing journey, and I don't think that this means you're perfect, but wanting to grow is hard when there are people doing the things that I did and the things that were continuing to happen. And I think that I needed to own that in order to feel that I could move on.
I think that I think a lot of people have a hard time understanding that two things are always true at one time. One being that I have made a lot of mistakes, but also the things that we're going to talk about that have been going on behind the scenes are horrific, and that it's not even possible for someone to grow at all. Like, I mean, it's barely possible for someone to survive or even want to live with the things that are being done that they don't even know about. And two, you don't have to support my actions to know what's right or wrong. And then also, I did wrong in my marriage, but that didn't also mean that I deserved abuse. I think that there are so many things that like people, it's not like this black or white of like Liz is right or Andrew's right or Liz deserves this because she did this. Like, I think that somebody is not like understanding that these things are not okay just because I did wrong.
I see people asking. I was one of Andrew's mods for a while, and I participated in the Discord and in other private chats that, how do I say this nicely, even though we weren't nice? We did a lot of things that were not shared on the internet that were harmful. I did a lot of really nasty things. I don't need to get into them right this moment. Liz knows what they are, and there were a lot of people involved. How much money did I take from people? I made $10 million. I'm worse than Liz. We're from the same hometown, and that's all we do.
I think that for something, I saw someone said, so people can't talk about you. I think that you guys don't understand. I don't have an issue with Andrew telling his stories. Like, I really don't. I've said that to her. I've said this to my people that like support me. I mean, there are so many things that I have said at the beginning where I was so angry with him because I knew what happened in our marriage. And now even to come to find out that people that were supporting Andrew or even are supporting Andrew still got to hear firsthand of things that he did do to me behind closed doors. Unfortunately, like, we didn't get that. Like, I don't think anyone understands how much anger I felt that he was coming here and not also addressing the terrible things that he had done, and also not coming to the realization that like he only started this because I ended the marriage and that was on me. But that doesn't make, none of this makes anything okay that I did, and I want to clarify that. But I also want to bring light on that. First of all, the things that are done behind closed doors, as in like hacking my emails, getting into my email account, like illegally, number one, that's a huge deal. That's a huge problem to be in my email, sending out my emails. I mean, that's like a big deal. I don't think anyone, no, I'm not going to prison. You won't talk about what you did to all those people. I think that I have said multiple times what I've done is wrong, but I can't get on there and say that. Are you going to talk about trying to steal that girl's purse? I never stole that girl's purse.
Even in both sides of the story, both parties said that the purse was given to you.
Correct. And we've all seen the texts. Give their money back. Oh, those people. I am paying restitution. That's part of my deal. So, Cierra, did Rachel and Jordan do any of the hacking?
I would like to clarify that the email stuff was done before Rachel and Jordan, I don't want to say was on Andrew's side, but that's what it kind of comes down to at that point. They were not aware of anything. They obviously learned about it and they did laugh about it, and I think I would react the same way if I wasn't involved in that in some way.
And although they didn't steal or they didn't hack into the emails, when it was brought to the attention of an attorney that the emails were being hacked into and illegal stuff was being sent out, she's, oh my God, you're amazing. That's awesome. That's not okay. That's something that's illegal that she's encouraging. Didn't you hack into the emails? I think using AGC.
Did I hack into the emails? No. Did I witness the person hack into the emails? Yes. Did I watch them do things in the emails? Yes. Did I use a gift card out of an email? Yes. Did I tell Liz every little thing about this? Yes.
Cierra stole a gift card from the purse. We know, or from the email. We know that's one of the first things she told me. She was literally like, "Hey, I'm going to tell you all the stuff that they did. I'm going to tell you what I did. Part of it was got a gift card from the email and I spent it." And I was like, "Girl,
my role in this, I saw somebody say that what was my role is that I participated in a lot of bullying behind the scenes, and I was never going to say anything about it after there was a fallout between me and the Discord until I had been feeling guilty and really gross about it. And Liz messaged me and apologized for the bullying that she had done to me, which really was only her saying my name a few times. And so I came clean because that's what I need to do. And I didn't do it for clout. I honestly wanted to delete every one of my accounts, and I thought running would make it worse. Running my mouth or telling what I know. I didn't change my mind. I think that Andrew has a right to tell his story, but the other things that have gone on that I participated in aren't okay.
I think that you guys keep saying that this is karma for me. I don't think that you guys have even the slightest bit of clue what is like going on. Like, also, she didn't change her mind on me. Let's be honest.
Lady Trey, I told her like 10 times I still think she has a long way to go, and I've asked her questions about the things that she has done. I still think that she has done horrible things, but I have also done horrible things to her. But to clarify, somebody saying I'm stealing money, I was in a Discord with people that I thought were my friends. They did things for me, and I did things for them. If they think I stole money, they can come to me. I am unaware of anything stealing-wise that I did because people sent things if I made comments that I wanted things.
I also think, too, I'm going to really quickly say, with all 926 people of you, I never stole that girl's credit card. If you go back to the first video that I posted, I never stole the girl's credit card at all. Literally none. So
I also want to say that that was one of the first things I asked you about, and you sent me a screen recording of your text thread showing that they were not edited.
With the girl's phone number. I never stole it or $200. We were literally in the back of an Uber. They were going home or to another place. I was going to a different place, and I did not have my purse, which they know. This whole story of whatever they're giving you, that's fine. Regardless, if you look on it, it says, hey, we're going to a different place. You wanted to go here. And then she said, I'm sorry, because she didn't want the other roommate to know, by the way, that had nothing to do with me. She texted me, if you read the messages first, hi, there's money in this purse. I'm going to hand you my purse. I'm going to hand you my purse because there's stuff in there. You use it. You're going to go to another place. You can tell you're lying. Okay, as I've said to you, at this point then, pretty please have them show the other text messages. I have asked many times for all of these other people to show their side of the text. If what Cierra sent me is not true, if what you guys, like, if you think what they are saying is not true, I did show them. If you go to my video, I showed the text.
Somebody said that I have no right to ask you to confess to something. I don't. I have told you many times that I don't have any right to ask you for anything, but that coming clean is something that I felt that I needed to do. It was not because I thought I was going to get in trouble, because I've sent you things that I could get in trouble for. 100%. You could definitely use it against me. I don't care. It's about what I did. That is all this comes down to.
Girl, we've seen all the proof. What proof did you see? Honestly, I'm really just wondering. I know that you heard words. You've seen Andrew's proof, but we're talking about recent people.
Hi, Grammy. I was not the one that logged into the emails. The person that did screen shared and sent things, and when she sent a screenshot of the gift card, or it was on FaceTime, I honestly have blocked all of this out. I checked the balance on it because I it was hee hee ha ha funny with me and my friends, and I used it.
And not only that, the other things that I plan on posting that are honestly far worse than even this, it's honestly like, it's genuinely horrific. They definitely were, yeah. I think that's one thing that people aren't getting is that it's not far worse as what you've done. I think that you guys aren't understanding that. Like, you're not understanding that there's two separate stories here. There's two separate things. Sending out somebody's taking pictures off somebody's subscribing to a profile online, paying a fee to then send out their body without clothes on. I don't know how I can say it on here without giving it brand. And then mocking it and making fun of it and whatever else. Like, what does that have to do with what I've done? I'm too old for this. I don't know how it's that I'm too old for this, but it's not the full-blown attorney that is doing illegal activities to someone. I'm not really sure how.
Cierra having the audacity to judge Liz and she stole. I'm crying. I am still waiting to hear what I stole because I'm seeing it and hearing it, but I don't know. People gave me things. If I ask you for $100 and you give me $100 and then you find out that I asked 3 other people for $100 and they all gave me $100, is that stealing or is that you being mad that a bunch of people gave me money?
I have posted some receipts. And then secondly, where did you find the video of Rachel getting arrested? I found that on the internet. It's easy to find if you Google it. I'm sure she's been reported to the board. She has been reported. She also called my attorney this evening threatening that leaving a voicemail saying she's going to call the police. By the way, my federal lawyer, my criminal defense lawyer, she's calling him about personal matters. She just keeps embarrassing herself.
I want to clarify this. Somebody said that you said that Rachel hacked into her OnlyFans. I want to clarify that was not you, or that was not Rachel. That was me, and I admitted that to you. Not hacking into it, but I subscribed and did a chargeback. That was me, and no, I don't the person who hacked it. I'm not saying her name because she's threatening me. And I did steal a gift card. That is it. And I told Liz, and she cleared it up and said it was okay. She doesn't care.
I said this is such a smaller part to the things that are going on, like a gift card to Victoria's Secret. Why do I give a fuck about that right now? While my body parts are being shared all over when they shouldn't be, or people are saying in messages that I deserve to be hurt and raped and stuff. That stuff not okay. And by people, I mean Andrew. On top of that, it's small. It's her damn license, and her license should be revoked. If this is what she's doing as an attorney, I'm sorry, she shouldn't have a license.
I would like to say that in the past week or so, I have seen all of the accounts that are being made about me, and I think that kind of furthers my thoughts on why I came to you and talked to you about this after you reached out, because it's really detrimental to my mental health to see these people saying things. Were people in Discord that I barely talk to that are putting me on their Kanye betrayal list, and I'm getting a lot of nasty comments and things, and people trying to post where I live in comments, and I contributed to doing that to you, and it's nasty.
I feel like we should pin a comment.
Hi, Cece. People are making accounts about me. I'm literally looking at the ones. There's one that's literally called, cucumber slice. That's in the live right now.
I also don't think you guys understand, Rachel is a criminal defense lawyer, and you don't understand how many days and times that her clients are getting canceled on while she's online drunk or manic or on things, doing literal like TikTok drama about me, ruining her own career, people's lives about me while she's online doing TikTok drama. I don't think you guys can grasp that. And like this morning, yesterday, she literally said, or the day before, the screen recording I got is that she's canceling meetings. She's going to cancel a meeting she has to continue TikTok drama on a live.
If your account isn't about me, I'm sorry.
Rachel's calling jobs that I get or apartments that I live in. She's calling the management company to try to get me kicked out.
I think your name is Tara. It's like a tree with an era. There was not really a final straw that made me come clean. It was 100% had to do with the fact that Liz apologized to me, and I sat back and was like, wow, I did a lot of nasty things, and if this person who has undeniably done things too can apologize to me, not even being aware of everything that I've done, then I need to come clean, because that's not okay.
Apparently it was because you were jealous of Chella. Apparently. That's the problem here.
I am not jealous of her. Up until the beginning of September, I would have said that she was one of the greatest people that I met on the internet. I am not going to trash talk her. I am not going to say anything that I cannot prove with the messages and screenshots that I have at all, because I think that that's silly. I shared messages that were me admitting to what I did, and I am sorry that those messages did hurt other people.
I think that you guys are like, some of these things are like, oh, you guys are forgetting she's a con artist. Like, okay, we got that. Now let's talk about why someone is sending out, hacking into my email illegally and posting.
Yes, I'm Pickles, and I don't think that people need to trust me. I don't care if you trust me. I could delete TikTok off my phone and never come back to it. Yes, Carly, I know that I damaged her mental health. I apologize.
We talked about Rachel. Is it slander the way I've talked about Rachel? Absolutely not. No. And I think that you guys are understanding that it's like about like that they're talking about me. They've been talking about me. We got that. But they're on here talking about illegal things I've done while they're doing illegal things to me every second of the day. Okay, they said it, but you need to be in my emails or sending out my personal body parts in group chats and saying that we're going to post them on the internet or leak them. That has to do with proving that I am a con artist.
Cucumber Slice, if your profile or your account isn't because of me, I'm sorry that I called you out. I lost your comment. These comments move really fast from this side. I think that people can definitely talk whatever shit that they want behind the scenes, but from where I was sitting, the things that I was participating in was a lot more than that. And that was something that weighed on me.
Okay, we'll unblock Rachel. We'll let her in here.
I was about to ask if you wanted me to read this text.
Go ahead. She doesn't have my new phone number, and she's blocked on my old one now, so. She's waiting for the police. Let her wait for them. Wait for them for what? She said we can unblock her and let her in, so let's do it. How do we do that? I don't know.
Oh my god, I don't know how to do anything anymore.
He's on something. Oh, she's waiting an hour now. Unblock her and let her in the chat. But now I say we can let her in and she can't get in, right? And I asked if I actually texted Rachel privately today, and I said, Rachel, if you yourself did not know that these like email, like if the text that I showed that she did wrong, or the things that I know privately that I haven't shared, that I shared with her that she did wrong, if she did them wrong, if I know she did them, if like what's being said to me is a lie, she could prove to me privately that it was a lie, and I would even take this stuff down, and I would remove, like I would at my complaint to the bar, everything. I would stop all of it if that's the case. But she said, I don't know what you're talking about. I did block her today after I tried to give her the opportunity.
Where none your business. I think that your questions, both of them, are kind of heavy. Do I regret the kind of person that I was, or the person that I was? I mean, doesn't everybody have things that they regret or like not like about themselves? Yeah. Am I making changes to be a better person? I always want to be better.
I blocked her.
I think it's
Let me explain
unfair.
that really quick. Sorry. So I blocked her on my phone today. I unblocked her. I blocked her back after sending her messages on my phone, asking her about it. Sorry, I was reading a text about all this. You're asking a lot from people. I'm asking people to not leak my private body parts or not hack into my emails illegally. That's asking a lot. I don't think people can grasp what is happening right now.
Hi, Lex in Discord, my love. I don't sound nonchalant.
I got a new one today.
I sound like I'm lighter because I've been discussing this for a few days, and I have stopped wanting to care about other things. And I'm not from Texas, but I was at one point. I did live there.
I'm not giving what details. Okay, I think reality Cierra, like the whole point is like they need to hear from you, like the stuff that they did, because like I don't think coming from me and like these little, like no one is even understanding what is happening. I'm like sitting over here being like,
should I start with the fallout?
I would not, honestly, the fallout is irrelevant to the things that were going on before that, truthfully. So I think like, yes, we'll get to the fallout and what's been happening now then, but I think that talking about what they chose to do behind the scenes before then, or maybe like when.
Okay. There is a lot. So our Discord started in about, I want to say it was like October, and it was a really small group of people, and there was not a lot of wild stuff that I can remember off the top of my head going on. Everybody had burners, and we always watched you. Like, there's no way to say we didn't. We watched what was going on. Yes, and me, I'm in the they. I was doing all the horrible things. You got your Reddit shut down in like January or something, and we started to invite people from there into a separate Discord. Like, so there were 2 accounts, and we set up like a bot that told us when you posted. We saved like all of your, I had a Google Drive and saved a lot of your stuff. And I, along with everybody else, we all made multiple burners. Some of my burners came at you for your looks. I said things like, are we meeting at Unit B? Are we meeting in your 2-bedroom apartment? Talking about the place that you most recently lived in. I contributed to finding locations of where you were, where you lived, all of it, and shared it. And that's kind of weird. Yes, I did a lot of weird, sketchy, horrible things. I was one of the people, and I'm going to take full credit for everything because this part was my idea. I got into, like, subscribe to your OnlyFans, and I talked to you, and I said really nasty things, and I shared it with the Discord. I contributed to making you feel like you did not want to be here anymore. I'm saying I because I am taking accountability. I am not going to blame anything on other people other than what is truly other people's fault. I did a lot of nasty things and I've sent every bit of the proof of it. The goal was to scare Liz off the internet at this point. We wanted her offline. We wanted Andrew to have a clear space to tell his story.
I think it got way past the point of that, though. I think
It did
probably
100%.
started with that, which is why like fake accounts were made or whatever. But I mean, we're going as far as like people like we just recently found people not understanding also that they were making fake driver's license of
That
me.
was primarily me. I'm going to own that one. We were trying to verify an Instagram so that you could not verify yours because we wanted to take something from you. I don't really remember how it came up.
Like, okay, Cierra was, but they were as well. So
I
it's
want
not
to
just her.
clarify.
I want to like. I feel like just because she's the one coming online and saying all of this, that it's just her. When you're not understanding that, like these people were encouraging this. No, maybe Rachel isn't the one that got on and hacked my emails. I never said she hacked my emails. My thing said she encouraged people that were doing it, and that is the truth. That is the truth. They were creating fake driver's license and people knowing about this, or showing my photos of my body and people knowing about this. Like, I don't think that you guys can grasp, like,
I am not going to talk about Rachel right now. I think that anything that somebody wants to say about Rachel and her involvement, I will gladly clear up what she did. I made on like all those random new things that were coming around to take the place of TikTok. I was making accounts in your name, so you could not take your name like more than Elizabeth on other accounts. Hey, Carrie, Liz doesn't have to trust me at all. I've sent her a lot of things to show what I did. She doesn't have to trust me. She could call the police on me tomorrow. I am detailing what I did because there are people that are making threats to blame their part of it onto me.
how did Chella get into the email? A lot of people are asking that.
I am not I wish I could hack things. This girl did it somehow. She took your email address and put it into some website that tells her like old passwords that you would use. Since you're somebody that is like very honestly told people you're bad at remembering things, she tried your old passwords. She would get like password denied. And when she got to a point where it asked her to verify, it had part of an old phone number. She found that old phone number and put it in, and it just let her in. It didn't make her do a code or anything.
On top of that, in the Discord, it's not only me. Like, this is another thing that I'll point out. If genuinely, there have been a couple of people that have supported me from the beginning, and these people that were in the Discord were calling these people's jobs that supported me. They were like trying to get them fired. And I don't think people also understand how bad Liz is trying to shame Cierra publicly. I'm actually not doing that at all.
She is not shaming me. We've already discussed me going live with her to tell people what I did. And for the record, my military husband is not involved in this and was not home for 9 months out of the past 12 months. The only illegal things that I did were technically to Liz, because I made a fake driver's license, but I never used it. So if Liz wants to do something to me, I will gladly take all of the punishment that she gives me. I don't care.
She got your password from someone you gave it to. So even if that's the truth, I don't know, right? If I gave my password to someone that I trusted, that doesn't give the person that was given maybe my password the right to get into my emails and send them out. Like, that still doesn't eliminate the, like, illegal activity that's done there.
I didn't say the punishment she gives me. I meant if she wants to call the police on me, that's fine. If she wants to take me to court, that's fine. I am obsessed. I'm so obsessed with all of them. Whitney, I would like to apologize to you. If you want to DM me, I will tell you what I did. I made comments about you, and they were nasty, and I'm sorry.
Where is jealous proof? That's the thing, is I have directly in my video posted, if these people have, will they say out loud or show that this stuff isn't true, that they didn't illegally do these things or whatever else, and I'll apologize. But let's be honest, that's never coming out.
You guys aren't understanding. I don't care if I have to face consequences for the things that I did. I did things. I am apologizing, and I will own up to that in any court of law or whatever I have to do. I would like to clarify also, I am not aware of anybody in the Discord or out of the Discord making calls to jobs. I am not going to say that that never happened, but I don't know that that happened. I'm coming forward now because I had a falling out with the Discord and Chella and Andrew that was not related to anything going on. And when I left that chat, it felt like...
Liz called Chella's job. I did.
It felt like I left a cult. And I don't like that because it felt really gross. But I kind of like woke up and saw everything I did. And I was trying to decide how I need to go forward with that.
I don't think you guys understand that I'm accountable off the screen. I also don't owe you guys on TikTok an apology for anything. Did I take anything from you? No, I didn't. And I'm sorry to the people that I've hurt, but I deal with that off the screen. I don't need to get on TikTok and do that. I don't need to get on TikTok and say every bad thing I've ever done to you guys. Number one, I'm not allowed to do that. I don't think you guys registered that. I'm literally not allowed to do that.
People keep saying that I took money from Discord. And yeah, I did get money and gifts and groceries from people on Discord. I never said I didn't. But I never made it like somebody had to.
Pickles, are you just mad because you wanted to be the main character? So that tells me right there that this is what I mean by you guys are so unwell. You're coming at me every day for being like unwell or whatever else, when in your head you're justifying these horrific acts, and somebody telling, whether or not she's telling for whatever reason, right or wrong, or they are doing this to someone that did something bad or not. Like, you guys are telling me every day I'm unwell, but you're not thinking that it's unwell what's happening over here. Girl, why are you here? You're choosing to be here.
Okay, so a few years ago, there was a girl who posted on Facebook, because Liz and I are from the same town and we knew each other, but she moved away and we just kind of talked online for a while. She had cancer, and I'm not going to speak on this other than that somebody posted that it was fake, and I was upset, understandably so. Whether that was true or not, that's not my place to discuss, but I reached out to Andrew on Instagram and asked him about it, and I silently followed him for a while. I don't really think I hated her. I said things in private chats with people that made it sound like I hated her. I didn't want to, how do I say this? I didn't want her to say things that stopped Andrew from telling his story. And then I had a slip up where I did not log into a burner account, and I viewed her boyfriend at the time's Instagram story, and people posted me, and I think this was like the second time, honestly. You posted about me a few times, and it scared me, so I didn't like her. But I wouldn't say that I hated her. Am I being held hostage? Yeah, I'm tied up, locked in the closet.
And to be fair, I mean, to like, I guess say, like my post, like I've said, I'm sorry to ever like if she got any like major hate from my post, just because I knew my followers would like contact people or whatever, like message her for my post. But my posts were always just in defense. Like I was just kind of like, oh my gosh, like, I couldn't take much more.
I'm not jealous of Liz, and I'm not jealous of Chella.
I think people aren't understanding. There's nothing for me to blackmail her on. I literally don't know anything about her life.
I don't even know how to turn the camera on so I can blink or not blink. And that's a really, really icky way to like say that, because I do have to blink.
Are you obsessed with Liz? She's not obsessed with me at all. I don't think that anything's making anything worse. I think that's also what you guys don't get. I didn't tell this story of what these people are doing to make me look better at all, actually. I am just saying this isn't okay. What is happening to me behind closed doors and what they're going as far as doing. I try to get a job, people call the job. I move into a house, people call the rental place. I make a friend that I like know for 5 minutes, everyone's messaging them. There's no part of my life that is at all able to try to move on in a healthy way.
I think your name is Anonymous or Anonymous something. I did a lot of nasty, horrible things, but I think saying that I hate her means that I would not have like befriended her. I don't even know if we're friends, but I wouldn't have came to her and talked to her after she messaged me. Yes, I'm Pickles.
Chella won't say anything about this. She just sent me, I don't know who sent me a bunch of emails today. I don't know who it is, on a fake email account with all kinds of other proof messages of like only what Cierra did, not what they did, in regards to, I already have all the screen recordings with their phone numbers. Like I know what they did, more than just screen recordings, like literal now reports, and their IP addresses will be tracked, all kinds of things. Like they're not escaping this. I'm not letting up. No matter the threats, no matter what's going on. So
I also want to re-clarify that admitting what you do means that you are willing to take the punishments that come towards you. And I have told you that I will face any consequences that the law decides to give me. And they can't hold anything above me. Liz will not come on here and tell you word for word about everything that she did, because this is between her and the people that she did these things to. I did things to Liz and on the internet, and that is why I'm here.
I don't think the internet is her problem. I think it's alcohol. This is not alcohol, by the way. I don't know who you're talking about, but
if my husband wants to divorce me, then that's between me and my husband.
Can you talk about the abuse that you saw in her email?
So that was
what was that?
A video that I saw. It was not of like active abuse. It was phone confrontations where somebody was recording for you, and I could not hear much of what was being said by the other party, but he was asking what you were wearing. I knew this because you were repeating it, and they were asking you to do things for them on the phone with your body while you were just asking about the kids, and they refused to answer unless you FaceTimed them and did things on the phone with them. I don't know what you can say on
Yeah,
TikTok.
we can't really say much without it getting off. No, his voice was also in it, just not.
You can hear it. It just was definitely a little muffled a little bit. If you don't want to hear me, you can go somewhere else. Just for you, I'll probably go live every day for hours and tag you in it and let you come join me. We can be best friends.
So I'll be honest, as much as I don't love Cece, I don't believe she wasn't in the Discord and she's not like.
She wasn't when I was. And if she was, she had herself hidden.
So, just saying that, just clarifying. We are all aware Cece and I don't love each other, but I'm not pinning something on someone that they didn't do. So I will say that out loud on here.
I'm 30 and I probably sound young because I'm sick.
Cece will come after me. Cece's already been coming after me every day. Trust me, I'm not worried about that. I'm saying it because it's not. I'm gonna say the truth on here that she wasn't doing those things. I'm not worried that she'll come after me. She comes after me every day.
Okay, I see lots of comments that say my name. I learned that I should think before I make the fake account, before I do something, and I should definitely consider who my friends are. And I'm definitely not going to be Liz's victim.
Did you see the Morgan text saying you're sorry? Saying I'm sorry for things that happened in the house, things I said. I never said I'm sorry I took anything because I didn't fucking take. So we'll clear that up right now. I have the messages I did not take. Yes, I do have legal representation. So she has her camera off because she wants to. She doesn't have to show her face to deal with
I don't know how to turn it on. Okay, I did it. Okay.
Whoa,
sorry.
there you are.
I didn't know how to turn that on.
There, everyone happy now?
I don't know who you are, Blue Jean Ivy, but I'll go ahead and screenshot that.
Lizard recording this for court. I don't, if you can record this all you want for court, there's nothing I'm saying. So. Sarah, you said threaten people. Did you just say you were new to the store? Go catch up first.
Can you tell me what threats that I made towards you? Not you, Liz, but the person who said.
Oh, yeah.
That I make threats.
Who lady? The lady.
My name was Pickles because I didn't put my name online, but I kind of had that stolen from me. You can say they can say what they want about my looks. I truly
no, they can't. That's disgusting. We're not doing that. We'll block them.
How do I do that? You're telling me to blink if I need help. What am I supposed to do? Sit here like this and I can't read your damn comments? That's weird.
Yeah, we're not going to play that game. We're not going to do the look game.
Liz did not make me feel bad. I felt bad enough. I didn't reach out. She messaged me and apologized.
So, Liz, has your legal representation asked you to steer clear of the internet? No. My agreement is that any views / basically, as best as I can say this, what I'm going to be, the agreement that I'm having in terms of restitution is any and all like things that I make on my own, there's a percentage that will go, but anything that I make online or telling my story at all will go straight to my victims. So
actually, I see your comment. I just don't think that I deserve any praise just because I did say what I have done. Also, my name was Pickles because Liz posted me and said my name, and so I deleted the account that I was using that said my name, and I came back as Pickles because I love pickles. I love all things pickled, and I just did not want to have my name on here. That was taken from me several times, and it just felt like it was time to do it. Random, you're being an ass. Let me see what you look like. You want to come in?
No, you don't. It hasn't gone to where we met with. We're dealing with like the prosecution on outside of that right now. So that's all that really can say anything else. I'm not to say anything else.
The fallout from Discord happened at the beginning of September. I have shared things that I felt needed to be shared, but it is not something I'm going to go too in depth in. There was a chat that I was not in that upset me, and it grew. The conversation grew from there, and I pieced together that there were side conversations about myself and other people happening in that chat. I got quiet and was removed before I knew it. My camera is on, so don't.
Also, I have like 5 more minutes, guys, because I have stuff to do, so I can't stay on. But so I guess we can do like a couple last minute questions, but they are doing good. Yeah, I mean, and thank you for not saying their names. I will check my messages.
I never met with Andrew.
I haven't posted a part 3 yet. Well, I'm so glad you stayed for it then, Rebecca.
I don't know if you're asking me why I did something or if you're asking Liz why she did something, but you'd have to be specific.
Not being rude, how is there an arraignment or restitution if there's no court yet? There isn't. You can talk about the deal beforehand, and get to the point that we're agreeing on stuff, and then in hopes, I mean, in reality, that the court agrees to that, but if the prosecution is agreeing, so that makes it a little bit better.
I haven't had Wickles specifically.
I did take Rachel's advice, yes.
I did not talk to Liz because the other side switched up on me. I mean, I wasn't friends with those people at that time, so that contributed to why I did talk to her and did not immediately block her when she messaged me. But in complete transparency, like I told Liz, when she messaged me, I immediately screenshot it and sent it to Andrew because I was sitting on my couch playing a video game and almost, crapped myself because I was like, oh no, what is this?
Rachel, go ahead. I don't know if Rachel's comment isn't coming up. Like Rachel the mom, not Rachel Reese.
Why did I do the things I did to Liz? I don't think that I have an answer that makes sense. At the time, I didn't like Liz because I was being told all the things that she had done and was continuing to do, and I reacted in defense of somebody that I thought was my friend. And it was not okay. I did horrible, nasty things. I don't think my friends or the amount of friends that I do or don't have anything to do with this.
You're listening to you? Who? That you keep spamming that comment. I don't know. Who's streaming you? I don't care who's streaming me.
Hey, Andrew.
The text that I have from Andrew that we're showing soon, not gonna look good. He should have stopped while he's ahead. The things that he said and done.
I don't know what you mean. If Mama Michelle, did I go after people who spoke up against him? In comments, yes, but the only person that I actually came for was Liz.
Hey, I'm on live, but I'm getting off in 3 minutes. Okay. Yes. Okay. I'll be off in 3 minutes. I'll call you. Okay, bye. My Lar baby chat. Yeah, I'm pressing charges. So support. Okay, so I see Rachel, stay-at-home mom photographer, saying support, but we never saw your question. You kept saying like you had a serious question, so it must be getting filtered because we never got it.
I don't know what I need to. Why I have to keep saying it. If there are going to be legal consequences, I admitted what I did for a reason. That's fine. I did not hack into her email, but I did admit to the other things I did. From the research I've had to do, Liz has to be the one to press those charges against me.
Also, on top of that, you guys keep saying just like I pressed charges on Cece. I found out somebody gave Cece my mail. She didn't go and take it, so I'll loudly admit that. I was wrong there, so sorry that I accused her of that. Either way, she shouldn't have had my credit card receipts of someone else getting my mail that they shouldn't have had. That's not legal, but on them, I don't think like it's ethical for her to be reading mail that was stolen, but that's fine. Secondly, in terms of sharing screen recordings, I can do that, yes, and I plan to. I do have to like be I have to be careful in terms of like I can't do phone numbers. I can't do phone numbers. Cece, I love that you tune in every time that you have like something negative to say. Babe, we know you're just as much of a mean girl as everyone else. I'm just nicely not saying that to you.
So what I'll do with the screen recording, I will go and save the unsaved number, and I will take in the screen recording today. It will show today's date. They can post and show what they have and prove that if they want. Because I haven't deleted it at all. I just have a number that was in a chat, not saved.
Oh, I know. I've seen her Reddit. It looks pretty rough. There's like so many people from like high school and stuff and middle school saying like she made them want to like off.
The screen recordings don't share audio. If they do include audio, I will click like the little bubble that shows what they say. Obviously, that's not always accurate because it says a lot of our names funny.
The rest of her life. Wow. All right. Okay, well, I have to go. That's fine that you'd rather be called mean, babe. I don't care. I really don't. Anyway, I've already talked about that, Jess. I think you're late. What's your relationship with Mama Todd? I'm not going to touch base on Mama Todd because she is getting way too much hate as it is for me. She's never, ever, ever defended my actions, but she has and will always agree with the fact that what he's doing is wrong and what he did to me that she's seen even off screen that I haven't shared online because I can't is wrong. So anyway, love you guys very much. I have to go. But
the last book I read was Glass Storm from the Red Queen series. I saw that and I'm going to answer it. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thanks so much, Pickles. Honestly, Cierra, for everybody.
I know it's going to take some getting used to.
Sometimes I type it when I'm texting in the group and I'm like, that's not her.
Yes, I like Taylor's new album.
Don't love you, babe. Okay. Anyway, no, but thank you. Obviously, I know it was hard to get on here. So I'm glad that really like you did it. And I know that it's hard. Yeah, you are getting a part 3. I just haven't been able to do it yet because I'm trying to do it in a way like that doesn't show too much that I can't show anyway. But I got to go. I really, really, really have to go. I'm way past time. So bye, guys. But I gotta go. So bye, guys.